Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Friday, October 12th, 2018. I trust that you are well on your way. Hello, and thank you for joining me. Happy Pachu or something close to that on Periscope. And hello, James. So nice to see you. So thank you for all who are joining me on both platforms. Listen, um, I'm hopeful that you are making progress with a daily actionable item, something that you are doing every day in your life to improve yourself, to become the best version of who you are in any of the 5 areas of your life: your physical health, your financial health, your spiritual health, your career, and your relationships. If we're just hoping and thinking about it, I promise you're going to be in the same spot this time next year. There becomes a mandate for us to act and become deliberate. And so that is, I guess that was a lead-in. Wow, unplanned, but that was a lead-in for today's perspective of install the latest update. Just like with our smartphones that we have, updates were created. They were designed by the coders and by those who create these technologies, that we would need to install updates to improve the efficiency. Hey, Mary, to improve the efficiency, to increase security, to fix issues within the system for months. Probably, I definitely was months and months. My phone would not let me know of any missed calls. If I did not see the actual call coming through, I would never know unless you left a message. And I could not get it fixed. Well, guess what? When I installed the last update, miraculously now all my recent calls show up. That was an update that improved the system. So my question to you is, when was your last update? Your last personal update to yourself. Okay, we need to increase our own efficiency. We need to increase our own security, our own mindsets. We need to update our own operating systems. Some of us are still literally, now this is how old school I am. Some of us are still operating on a DOS. I mean, if you were born, some don't even know what a DOS is. I'll just put it like that. Some of us have not improved or updated our operating system. We have not made the latest, we have not installed the latest updates. So we're still thinking the same way we were years ago. Forget dressing. Yeah, some of us still dressing the same way, still got the same hairstyle, still got the same nail polish. But I'm talking about your thinking has not had an update installed for far too long. You're thinking, the way you still operate within relationships is still the same way. Nothing's changed. The same. You're still communicating the same way. You have not updated your habits. You haven't updated your circle of influence. And yet you wonder why you're not making progress. You want more, you know there's more out there, you know there's more available, but you feel stuck. And part of that is because you have not installed the latest update. The latest updates will bring you out of that sluggishness when you begin to think differently, to operate differently, to habit yourself differently. I mean, some of us are still praying, God is good, God is great. Now I thank you for this food. Okay. Yes, God is good. Yes, he's great. Yes, he provides for us daily. But if you're still at that level of prayer, with all the mess you're going through, with all that is happening in your family, with all that is happening in your relationships, all that is happening in your finances and in your church, if that's where you're stuck, you need to update your prayers. You need to update your relationship with the Lord. If you are still stuck and you have not updated your finances, and yet you're wondering why you can barely make ends meet, you need to update. Everything about us needs an update. We need to increase our efficiency. We need to knock out some of the issues. Just a simple update, like my phone. I mean, I was amazed. Immediately, my phone came back and started showing me all the phone calls that I don't catch with an update. And so I'm just here to remind you that, hey, Kendra and Pat, Erling, I just want to encourage you to scrutinize every area of your life. If you are still doing and being and operating and getting and thinking and pursuing and creating the same way with the same people in the same circle without an update, your whole system is sluggish. And if you operate in that kind of environment for so long, it becomes your norm. You don't even recognize, excuse me, you might not even recognize that your entire system has slowed way down because you get used to it. It becomes your norm. You just find a way in and it fits. Hello, Cindy. So that is what I'm encouraging you to do, to expand your vision, to scrutinize the areas of your life and recognize if you need an update. Are you no longer efficient, but you're still operating in it? Are you no longer effective, but you're still making it work, trying to make it work, insisting that it work? You may need an update. Okay, you may need to install a new update, widen your circle. Okay, think differently, create new habits, unlearn some things that you've done all your life and can very quickly say, oh yeah, I know how to do that. Okay, no, I don't need any help with that. I'm good on that. Some of that stuff needs to be unlearned. There are new, better, more efficient, more effective ways of operating. Okay, so that is my perspective and my challenge to you, to recognize if you need an update. Do you need to install a new operating system? Okay, until next time, take real good care of yourselves